Good evening.
Our commedia show, presented to you by Verdi Confusi, the greatest commedia dell'arte troupe in the North Kingdom, will be coming to you very shortly. We look forward to, in just a few scant moments, presenting to you the premiere, the known-world and world premiere of our production of Faux Love.
Yay!
So sit tight and we'll be right with you.
Buongiorno, everybody! I am the happiest man in all of Venice today, for I am married. To my beautiful bride, Flaminia. But this was not a love that was had easy. This is a love that defied tradition. This was a love that defied all odds. This was a love that was based completely on making it. So allow me to share the story of how my beloved and I came to be with you. And a warning for you parents, if your kids got that joke as well as many more to come, it is not our fault.
It's only your fault.
Honestly, Victoria, are you telling me you want me to buy you another dress? What is wrong with one?
Of course I'm telling you I need another dress, Pantalone. You're only letting me have one new one at a time. And as the most important man, and most prominent man, and wealthiest man in all of Venice, you should know that the wife of the most important man, and most prominent man, and wealthiest man in all of Venice has a reputation to uphold for the sake of her family.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, you spend my money like it were water. I mean, you go around eating food 3 times a day, and spending money on dresses. You just wash this out in the canal, hang it dry, the fish smell goes away in a day and a half.
I can't believe how much of a miser you've become in the 20 years since we were married, Pantalone.
It's longer than that.
You've changed so much. Oh, you used to be so charming, and now you're a bore. And you used to be so handsome, and now you're a withered up old prune. And you used to buy me beautiful dresses, the latest fashion from Paris, all made of silk. And tell me how beautiful they would look on the floor of your bedchamber.
They look good on the floor.
And now you won't spend a single scooty on me without a fight.
Honestly, I feel that I have made a mistake.
Oh, really?
I have married for love. This is an error on my part. I should have married for more tangible things. With tangible assets. Money in cash. This.
Well, I married you for money, and look what it got me. I don't have a scooty personally to my name, and you keep such a tight fist over your money that I barely have any money to spend on myself, or on our son, or on our reputation, on the good name of the family of the Bisognosi. Oh, why did I ever marry you?
Speaking of our son, I have made arrangements.
Arrangements for what?
Sure. Make sure that our son does not make the same mistake I have made going out and marrying for love. My son, Claudio!
Yes, Father?
I have some news to solidify your future.
What's that?
I have arranged for you to get married.
No! No, you can't arrange for me to get married. No, I must marry for love. I must find someone and fall in love with them and gaze into their eyes and tell them that they look like stars in the night.
Now it is set. You shall be marrying the daughter of the Toy, the Lady Flaminia.
That's Graziano's daughter.
Yes.
You not only betrothed me to be married, but you betrothed me to the daughter of that smart guy across town? Ah! Isn't getting smart a hereditary thing?
Enough of this. I have made the arrangements and my word shall be followed.
No, I will not marry her. I'll hold my breath until you change your mind.
My word shall be followed.
Darling mistress, your father has betrothed you.
Oh, no. Pina, I don't want to be betrothed. I want to marry for love. I want to marry somebody who can look me in the eyes and hold my hand and read me poetry
But it's to Pantalone's son Flavio.
Oh, no, not that old miser. Oh, isn't getting old a hereditary thing?
Yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean he'll be anything like his father. I mean, look at me. My parents were wholesome, honest, and hardworking.
Oh, but I still don't want to be told who to marry. I want to marry for love, not because I was told to.
What the Pantalones are rich?
Why does it matter what's in somebody's pouch?
Well, you don't know. He may well turn out to be exactly the kind of husband that you want.
I don't think so.
Why don't I go see what kind of husband he'll make? You'll do that? Of course.
Today is a beautiful day in the beautiful city of Venus. Fourth, Dottore Graziano has called for the services of a man full of trust, a man full of integrity, a man full of honor. And there can be only one man who fits all of these requirements. And that man, of course, needs no introduction. So let me introduce myself. I am, of course, Capitano Molto Blanco Frappuccino El Grande Testosterone. Dottore Graziano has asked for me to take the dowry for his daughter Flaminia to the household of Pantalone for Pantalone's daughter Flaminia. And I believe I am here. This house does look very old, much like I hear Pantalone. Capitano calls for the household of Pantalone. Will someone come?
I'm coming, I'm coming.
I've heard that before. What did he say?
I'm coming, I'm coming.
I have definitely heard that before. Could it possibly be Vittoria?
Capitano.
It is I, Capitano Molto Blanco Frappuccino El Grande Testosterone. I see you remember me.
How could I ever forget you, Capitano? I haven't forgotten you these past 20 years.
All those trips out onto the high seas on my ship.
All
You
those,
and I.
all those late night boat rides.
Oh, the waves were crashing.
Oh,
We were going up
and down,
and up
and down,
and down.
and up.
Oh,
That was exciting.
that was. So you remember me.
Of course I remember you, Capitano.
And did you remember me when you left me 20 years ago?
About that.
You left me. I loved you. And you left. You went off to marry another man.
But not before you left me to give other maidens in Venice rides on your ship.
I gave you 4 nights a week and all the holy days. Plus, Capitano's got a very, very big ship. I can have more than one maiden on my ship at a time.
All at one time?
That was a good day.
Not for me. Now I remember why I left you.
You left and left me alone. And wait, you're here?
Yes.
You're at this. So this is the house that.
Yes.
This is the husband.
Yes. Pantalone de Bisognosi, the wealthiest man in all of Venice, is my husband.
But I have come to deliver a dowry. Normally I would say business before pleasure, but apparently pleasure has ended, and now nothing but business between the two of us.
Apparently so.
Oh, mother. You simply have to talk to father. You simply can't make me marry that awful Flaminia.
You know I sympathize, my darling Flavio, my only son. But once your father has his mind made up, there's nothing that anyone can do about it. He's simply just stuck in the mud.
No, you can't make me marry this Flaminia.
Oh, hello. Victoria, my old friend.
Oh yes, Colomina.
I've come to meet the betrothed of my mistress Flaminia. I've been having a terrible time trying to set her mind at ease about this proposal.
Oh, then you're having the same problem I'm having with my son Flavio. There's nothing on earth that I can seem to be able to say to convince him of the merits of his marriage. Perhaps you might have some better luck swaying his mind.
Of course. I'll sway with him. Flavio, you've grown so big and strong.
I will not marry this Flaminia. I want to marry for love.
Now, you realize that there's more to a marriage than just love. There are tangible assets that accompany being married.
I'm not sure I take your meaning.
Flavio, there are tangible assets that accompany being married.
I'm still not quite getting it.
There are tangible assets that accompany being married.
Oh, tangible assets. Now I understand. No, I will not be tempted by this. The poets say that love is what is most important in the universe, and I will not be swayed.
Normally that goes much better.
Thank goodness it didn't this time. This is my son who orders the dosing right in front of me. Oh, this is a catastrophe. Oh, what are we going to do?
Well, I'm not sure if neither Flavio nor Flaminia want this marriage. Is there any way that Pantalone can be talked out of it?
No, there's nothing I can do unless... Wait. The problem is that Pantalone does not want his son marrying for love, right? Well, if he thinks that Flavio and Flaminia are desperately, wildly, passionately in love, he'll call the wedding off! Exactly!
Oh, what a great plan!
Oh, so all we have to do is make sure that Flavio and Flaminia fake being in love with each other, and Pantalone won't want anything to do with it.
Right. I'll go tell Flaminia how to fake it.
Right. I'll tell my son Flavio. This is sure to work.
Signor Pantalone!
I hear someone calling.
Signor Pantalone!
Yes.
Oh, you good sir. I'm looking for Signor Pantalone.
And you have found.
Oh, this old man must be hard of hearing. I am looking!
Oh, pantalone di signore.
You?
Yes.
Wait, okay.
Oh.
There must be more than one. I'm looking for the Pantalone who is married to Vittoria.
Yes, Vittoria.
You?
Yes.
Okay, Vittoria. Wife Vittoria. She's about gay hair, dark hair, tangible dress. That looks really good on the floor of my bedchambers.
I bought her that dress.
That
Cost me several scudi.
you are married to that Vittoria.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
You are married to a woman, which means that no other man could have had her. She chose you.
Yeah.
You.
And you are.
First, you must be very, very, very rich.
Well, yes, thank you.
And apparently, you're about to be richer. For I have come with an errand entrusted by Dottore Graziano to a man who can only one man who can trust. For I am Capitano Monte Blanco Frappuccino El Grande Testosterone. He really did not deserve the full satisfaction of the full Capitano. I have come to deliver a dowry from Dottore Graziano for his.
Excellent and unexpected.
It is for his daughter Flaminia to marry your son Flavio. You have a son
Yeah.
with Vittoria. She chose to have a son with you.
Yes.
You are very rich.
Let me go and secure this in my house.
Did you see that? My Vittoria left me for that. I have been on sumptuous oceans, storm-filled seas. The waves were less crested than that man's face. And she left me for that. She destroyed our love for that.
Oh, and Capitano,
Yes?
I would like to hire you.
I have come, I have done my job, I am done here.
No. I'm sure I can compensate you.
I don't think you can compensate me for what you've done.
What I need is for you to guard my house.
Why would I do that?
Because, you see, the problem that I have is my wife, Victoria,
Yes, your wife, Victoria.
has been talking this marry for love nonsense to my son, Flavio.
Wait, let me understand. There is someone talking about marrying for love,
Yes.
not marrying for another reason like money.
Correct.
Marrying for love.
For love.
That's her goal.
That's her goal.
And this is Victoria,
Victoria.
your
yes.
wife.
Yes.
That gay hair, dark hair, tangible dress. About love.
Love. And the thing I need to do is put a stop to it. I shall not have
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
any woman who Flavio might be interested in falling in love with. I need to keep them out of the house.
Prevent your son falling in love.
Yes.
That sounds like a great idea. And
Well-
I will guard your house. I will guard your son. I will guard your wife, Victoria.
And my son.
And your wife, Victoria.
My son.
I'll guard your wife for free. For free.
Really is good.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. For free.
All right, in a signed deal, you have agreed that I may watch over and guard your wife.
And my son.
Your wife.
So, all you have to do is pretend to fall in love with Flavio, and then you won't have to marry him.
But I don't want to pretend to be in love with Flavio. I don't want to pretend to be in love. I want to be in love. I don't understand, Palomina.
Oh, it's It's not that hard, really, and they can never tell when you're faking it anyway. So, all you have to do, you can stare longingly into his eyes.
Okay.
Yes, the eyes that are up here, remember.
Right, okay.
And you can sigh at him. let me try that again.
Better?
Try that again. Sure. And compliments never hurt. You can compliment the length of his verse.
Why would I want to know what that is? I don't understand the importance of size anyway.
All of these things will become clear to you. You just have to follow the plan.
Okay, I'll follow the plan.
Come on, Flavio.
Meet the Flaminia.
Look, you're going to meet your betrothed. There's nothing we can do about that. But all you have to do is follow the plan like Mother told you. And just pretend to be in love with her. And you won't have to marry Flaminia at all. And everything will be fine.
I keep telling you, love is not something you can pretend to do. You can't pretend to be in love.
Oh, of course you can, my darling boy. I've been faking it with your father for years. Just trust me. All you have to do is pretend you're in love with her. Everything will be just fine. And then you can go marry whoever you please.
Fine, I'll pretend I'm in love with Flaminia.
Oh, yes, come along, my most welcome guests. Please, come in. All right. Flavio, my son, please, come. Come on. Meet Flaminia.
You're Flaminia?
You're Flavio?
Oh, Flaminia. Oh, it's such a beautiful name. Oh, it echoes on the wind like the songs of birds.
But then the angels reply with Flavio.
Oh, please don't turn away. Let me gaze into your eyes. Oh, they're like stars in the night.
And your smile is as bright as 1,000 suns.
Oh, your beauty moves me to poetry. Oh, I must have recite a poem for you. Roses are red. That's all I've got so far.
Oh, it's lovely. It's perfect.
No.
Oh, yes, Father.
Well.
Forgive my previous disobedience. I will marry Flaminia.
I'll marry Flavio.
There will be no marrying for love in this house.
I will see you at the wedding, my love.
Come with me.
That was flawless. Perfect. He faked it perfectly. My wonderful boy. I knew he had it in him.
She did pretty good too. Better than me some nights.
They were fantastic.
So, Pantalone is sure to call off the wedding now because he doesn't want Flavio to marry for love, and they're so clearly in love.
Yes, and now they'll be able to marry whoever they please. What could possibly go wrong?
And now it is intermezzo time!
Yay!
Okay, I need some help from all of you to make this intermezzo work.
Woo!
Okay, everybody, hands up, ready to snap. Net, don't start yet. I have to give you the rhythm. Thank you, okay. There was an old farmer lived over the hill. If he ain't moved on, he's living there still. Bye, bye, diddle-die, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. Now the devil came to him one day. He said, one of your kin I'm gonna take away. Bye, bye, diddle-die, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. Singing bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. Oh, please don't take my only son. There's work on the farm that's gotta be done. Bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. Oh, but you can have my nagging wife. I swear by God, she's the curse of my life. Bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. Singing bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. Well, they marched on down to the gates of hell. He said, kick up the fire, boys, we'll roast the well. Bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. So I came a little demon with a spit and a chain, but she up with her foot and she knocked out his brain, singing bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. Singing bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. Out came a dozen demons and a dozen more, but when she was done, they was flat on the floor. Bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. So all the little demons went scrambling up the wall, saying, take her back, Daddy, she'll murder us all. Bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. Singing bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. Well, the farmer woke up and he looked out the crack and he saw that devil bringing her back. Bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. He heard, here's your wife, both sounding well. If I kept her any longer, he'd have tore up hell. Bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. Singing bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. Well, that farmer jumped and he bit his tongue. Then he ran for the hills in a flat-out run. Bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. And he was heard to yell as he ran over the hill, if the devil won't have her, be damned if I will. Bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. Singing bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day. Singing bye, bye, diddle-I, bye, bye, diddle-I-day.
Come, come. The troubles I'm in put through. You will listen to me. There will be
Of course, Father, I will listen to you, and I will marry Flaminia as you have told me.
Of course, Pantalone. Whatever you say, Pantalone.
No. There will be no marrying for long. No.
Never, Pantalone. That will never happen, Pantalone.
No, it is off.
Of course, Pantalone. Whatever you say.
My word shall be heard.
Yes, Father, I will do as you say.
The plan worked. My darling boy, you were perfect.
Oh, she's perfect.
And now you can marry for love.
I can marry for love?
Yes.
Oh, good, because I know who I want to marry, Mother.
Oh, he works fast. I never knew that he had that in him either. Oh, who is she, my darling?
Flaminia.
Oh, that's what. Wait. Flaminia.
Yes,
The girl you just
Flaminia.
met.
Yes,
The
Flaminia.
girl you're actually betrothed to.
Yes, Flaminia.
No. You don't understand. Not nice enough. I tell you. Look into my eyes. You mother told you all about where you were going to fake being in love with Flaminia.
Where I was gonna fall in love with Flaminia.
You were going to fake falling in love with Flaminia so that you wouldn't have to marry her, and then you could go off and marry Whoop for love, and so obviously she's following the plan too, and she doesn't really love you.
She doesn't love me?
Of course she doesn't. She was just following the plan.
She
just
was-
like we were.
She was following the plan?
Of course she was.
Then that means nobody loves Flavia.
Baby boy. So, I think our plan has worked perfectly. And soon, you'll be able to marry for love. Oh, good, because I know exactly who I want to marry. Oh, Flavio. Oh, that's good. What? Perfect. No. Remember the plan? Yes, but he did everything I wanted. He stared directly into my eyes, the ones up here. For the plan. But he said all those sweet things for the plan. With poetry. He doesn't really love you. He was faking it. But those are the best 2 minutes of my life. You don't have to tell them that until after you marry them.
Honestly, Victoria, my mind is made up.
Pantalone, reconsider. Go ahead and let the boy marry for love if he wants to marry for love.
And I see in his future nothing but problems, heartaches, and troubles. For all the things you've caused me, like eating 3 times a day and all of that.
That's just my point, Pantalone. You married me for love, and look at us. He'll be fine, even if he does marry for love.
So what you're telling me is no. I have made up my mind. There'll be no marrying for love, no wedding.
I'll tell you what, Pantalone. There's one flaw in your logic. You just back out of this marriage plan just because your son is in love, you'll have to give back the dowry. What do you think about that?
The dowry, wait.
Uh-huh. You're going to lose money if you don't let your son marry for love.
512
ducats.
Money, No, I will not be swayed by this. I will stay resolute.
I think somebody wants to talk to you about that dowry, Pantalone.
Signor Pantalone, Capitano is a trustworthy and honorable man. I was given a job by Dr. Graziano to deliver 512 ducats to you.
Yes, you are. You did. You delivered them to me, and I have them. Very safe. Yes.
For the payment of a dowry to marry your son Flavio to his daughter Flaminia. Is that marriage happening? Yes or no?
512 ducats. Marry. For love. I will not be swayed. No, there will be no love. He will thank me later, I'm sure, because he will then see the error of his ways and all of that. So there will be no marriage. No.
512 ducats, Pantalone.
Oh, you want that now? You good thing I didn't spend any of it yet.
I hate to say I told you so, Pantalo. Oh, wait. No, I don't. I told you so!
She does not hate to say I told you so. She never did.
I will go swiftly to get the 512 nuggets. Swiftly.
Not too swiftly. I wouldn't want you to break anything.
I will be back.
So, Victoria,
So, Capitano.
like mother, like son, neither of you marrying for love.
Capitano, we shouldn't argue like this. There's no reason for it.
Then how should we argue?
How about none at all? Why can't we remember the good days, Capitano? We had good days, didn't we?
Capitano remembers the good days.
And good nights.
Capitano very much remembers the good nights, especially when I'm alone on my ship polishing the mast.
Night after night after night.
Yeah, only the 4 nights, because then there's usually a change in shift.
I
But-
prefer not to remember that part.
But you know what else I remember? That you left me for him. Which is why it is only fitting that your son also experiences what a loveless marriage is like. And what is your husband with that dowry? Your Pantalone. Maybe you should break something.
Yep, that's what he usually sounds like.
Is it? 12 ducats. I will miss you. Do I get visitation?
No.
All right then. Here, take it. Take it.
You have to let go, Senor Pantalone.
That's part of the bargain, right?
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Yes, 512 ducats. Exactly.
You need help with that, cat.
As I said,
Not
that,
as flexible as you used to be, you know.
as I was saying, Dottore Graziano hired me. He hired me because I am trustworthy. I am honorable. I am dependable. He hired me to deliver 512 ducats for a marriage. That marriage is not happening. And now that I have 512 ducats, this trustworthy man is going to go pay a bride price to Dottore to marry his daughter.
What? You and Dottore?
Yes.
You and Dottore's daughter?
Oh, thank God. I thought you meant me and Dottore. That would be scary.
You have a deal with Dottore to marry his daughter.
Yes,
Amelia,
I have 512 ducats now. Of course I can do this.
who was just supposed to marry my son.
Oops.
Oh, the idea of a Spaniard marrying into the Dottore house. Oh, there goes Dottore's credibility. Oh, well, to think of it, looking at his daughter, Flaminia, she did look like she had a little Spaniard in her.
And if Capitano has his way, soon she'll have a lot of Spaniard in her. Oh, I can't believe he could do such a thing! Know that. Capitano! Oh!
Now, we have to go meet your new suitor your father has arranged for, Capitano.
Oh, but I don't want a new suitor. I want Flavio.
Oh, dear, dear. Remember, Flavio doesn't love you.
What? But
It was all just part of the plan.
I wish he did. I wish he meant those things he
Flavio,
said.
my darling son. No. You don't need to go running about looking for Flaminia.
I have to go find Flaminia. I can't let her marry that awful Spaniard.
I have explained to you at least half a dozen times, Flavio, Flaminia doesn't love you. She was just, it was all part of the plan.
But no, I had to find her. Flaminia.
Flavio, the plan went well.
Oh, yes, the plan. Yes, so silly, us pretending to be in love.
Right, just pretending.
Because if we were really in love, then I would gaze longingly into your eyes and tell you how they were like stars in the night.
And if I really loved you, I'd tell you how your smile is like the light of a billion suns.
And if I really loved you, I would get down on one knee and recite poetry such as roses are red. I don't know how the rest goes. but that's only if we were really in love.
Right. If.
Obviously we're not.
We're not.
Which means nobody loves Flavio.
This is awful. They seem so sad.
I knew that Flavio was really in love with Flaminia. But Flaminia is really in love with Flavio too. This is a catastrophe. How could you do this? Me? This is all your fault. With the falling in love, the pretend to fall in love plan.
It's not my fault. They actually fell in love.
Oh, this is a disaster. What are we going to do now?
Well, I don't know what we can do. She's supposed to marry Capitano now. Well, and he's so Spanish.
No. He's so Spanish. But we have to find a way to stop Flaminia and Capitano's wedding.
Right.
How?
Come up with a plan. Something that will get Dottore to change his mind about Capitano.
We have to do something drastic.
Yes.
But what? A seduction. A seduction?
Yes.
Aha. Perfect.
I can seduce Capitano.
Wait. No.
No?
For the love of my son. Yes. Entirely for the love of my son. Purely altruistic motives. No other reason at all. I can force myself to seduce.
Oh, just fall on that sword.
As many times as necessary. To stop the wedding of Capitano and Flaminia for the sake of my darling boy. That's the only reason I'm doing this.
Obviously. It's all for Flavio.
Of course.
Well, if you're doing all that for him, the least I can do is seduce Flavio.
Wait, what?
Well, obviously, if Pantalone finds out that Flavio has been seduced by another woman, he'll believe that Flavio isn't actually in love with Flaminia. And he'll
Let them get married.
Yeah, so he won't prevent the marriage.
So you're doing this just for the play.
Yes, this is all part of my plan.
Right. As long as it's all part of the plan.
Are you having a good time?
Yeah!
Good time for the second intermezzo. I am Delicia.
Columbina. Have you seen Flaminia?
Hello.
Yes, I have to talk to Flaminia. I simply can't let her marry that Capitano. Yes, I can't let her marry Capitano.
I've heard he has a very big ship.
Doesn't matter how big the ship is, it's how you sail it. Besides, have you been down to the dock? Have you seen his ship? It's got barnacles all over it. And the mast is practically drooping in the water.
And I suppose you wouldn't give Flaminia a boat ride with a droopy mast?
Well, I don't really have a boat. I mean, I do have that dinghy my father gave me. It doesn't have a sail on it, but for Flaminia, I would erect a proud mast indeed.
About this being in love.
No, I said I would erect a proud mast for Flaminia. Down, boy!
I think he might actually love Flaminia.
I do not understand these Italian men. I, Capitano Testosterone, would not be Dottore Graziano. What happened? I said, Dottore Graziano, I wish to marry your daughter. And do you know what he said? He said he'd have to think about it. Why? Seriously, if a Spaniard comes up and asks to marry your daughter, the answer should be immediate and obvious, should it not?
24.
Yeah. That was wrong. Now I am waiting.
It's all for the plan. It's all for Flavio. It's all for...
Victoria, I will not be moved. Your son will not marry for love. I instead will marry Flaminia. Not even sure what Flaminia looks like. Check that out before I did this plan.
I'm not here for any of that, Capitano.
What are you here for?
I'm here because I could stand it no longer. I can't be away from you for another minute.
Oh, you can let me wait for another minute. The last 20 years worth of minutes, that wasn't enough for you.
It was more than enough for me. Capitano, to be perfectly honest, for once, I missed you. I've missed you terribly these past 20 years.
I would miss me too.
I haven't been able to stop thinking about you.
I haven't been able to stop thinking about you. Even at least 5-6 nights a week I think about you.
Capitano, I throw myself at your feet. I would do anything for you.
No. Pick another body part.
I would do anything with you. I would do anything to you.
Oh,
Capitano, take me. I beg you.
Victoria, you've come back to me.
Yes, Capitano, I've come. I remember them too.
Victoria! How could you? You're with another man!
Victoria, how could you? With my fiancé!
Victoria, how could you? Use such an outdated technique.
I can tell you how she could. Usually involves rigging.
No, I will not allow you to marry Flaminia. You are not worthy to marry Flaminia.
But you're okay with me and your mother.
Hello, darling.
I will not allow you to marry Flaminia. You're not worthy of her. You're so Spanish.
I know.
Hate Capitano for being Spanish. Hate yourself for not being Capitano.
This is a valid point, son.
I often raise a valid point.
I don't care. I will challenge you to a duel for Flaminia's honor.
You challenge me. You challenge the great. You challenge Capitano Molto Blanco Frappuccino El Grande Testosterone. Wait, I need that.
Yes, I challenge challenge you. You're not even that good of a ship captain. Oh! What kind of captain had barnacles all over his ship?
Capitano's ship sails the vast seven seas, docking in many ports. I cannot always choose to be rather discriminate in what ports I have. And besides, do you actually think that a man from Pantalone's household would best Capitano in matters of love? Wait a minute.
I don't care. I will challenge you to a duel because I love Flaminia.
Oh, Flavio! You would do that for me?
Yes, Flaminia. Oh, I don't care about any plan. I truly do love you. Oh, your eyes truly do shine like stars in the night.
And I truly love you, and your smile shines brighter than 1,000 suns, and I need that.
Oh, then we will be married.
We must.
Oh.
There will be no marrying for long. I have seen the problems it causes, especially in my pocketbook.
Father!
Capitano. Stay back there. Trust me. Pantaloone, my husband.
Yes.
Just listen to me for once. We got married for love. Well, you married me for love. And we didn't last as far as being in love. The love just died. So if they get their love out of the way right now, then they'll obviously hate each other more and more as the years go on. And so if they hated each other now, they might fall in love later, and then you would have this problem of them being in love. So you might as well let them get married now, while they're in love now, and then they can hate each other happily for the rest of their married lives.
Yes! We can hate each other forever.
The rest of our love.
It all makes sense now.
Well, the audience is wanting a happy ending, so I give my consent.
You mean it, Father?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Go. Be married.
Come, Flaminia. Let me show you all the things I do to you if I really love you.
Oh my!
They're going to hate each other so much. It's so romantic.
Does this mean that Capitano does not get his happy ending? So, Victoria, I see your plot works.
Well,
You got your son to marry for love. At least someone around here gets to marry for love.
that version was a plan. I admit that, but not everything today was a plan, Capitano. I really do enjoy your company and all of those boat rides in the moonlight. Pantalone, look! The 513th ducat! Over there!
Victoria, I will give you all 6.5 nights each week.
I haven't inspected your rigging in years!
Been an experience.
I know, I haven't seduced anyone.
Oh,
Love is so messy.
such a problem, such a complication at times.
Extravagant.
Yes,
Find another needle?
I did learn something.
Yeah.
I learned that a woman's eyes are up here somewhere.
Yes. Now, I'm given to understand that your son Flavio has a brow mask. Is that hereditary?
see the greatest commedia dell'arte troupe in the north of the Middle Kingdom and the greatest commedia dell'arte troupe on the Amphitheatre stage performing for you, who are our greatest audience, because you deserve nothing but the best. That is how we know that you are the best.
Playing the always sexy Columbina, our very own Marie. Playing Victoria, we have Lady Eleanor de Saint-Remy. Playing Pantalone, we have Lord James Barclay. Playing Flaminia, Lady Kale O'Connell. And also the writer of this show for his first scenario ever.
Writer and director.
And director, Lord Sergei the Jester.
And Lord Niccolo Bartolazzi as Capitano Moco Poco Frappuccino El Grande Testosterone. And the master of the Verdi Confusi commedia dell'arte troupe. Our intermezzi, Jolicia at Northcliffe. And
Where'd she go?
go.
She went left to go see Heather Dale.
That deserter.
Mirren Union Mirren. In the Middle Kingdom.
And we wish all of you to have a great night. We wish all of you to go out and enjoy the shopping of Midnight Madness. Perhaps you'll pick up some new garb. Perhaps you'll pick up a new dress that will look wonderful on the floor of your bedchambers.